Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel where we cover the news, facts, and sentiments about the crypto market. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button. Guys, the crypto market is looking very bullish here as we head into the weekend. It's Valentine's Day, and some of the data shows that historically on Valentine's Day or around Valentine's Day, the prices have been pretty good with the exception of 2019 in the deep bear market that we had. So Bitcoin currently at 10,287, very close to the 10,300 mark. Ethereum at 281, XRP over 33 cents. So green across the board. Let's hope this momentum keeps up, and maybe by the end of next week, guys, we could see $11,000 per Bitcoin. And remember, it may hit 11 and then pull back to build support levels, maybe a support level of 10,500, right? Just keep that in mind, market cycles. But it's looking very bullish. The Bitcoin halving is coming up in May, and we are certainly in a bull market. Now, on that note, the Bitcoin mining wars between the world superpowers, and that is China and the United States, is heating up, guys, and I've got the facts to show you. If you recall, if you've been subscribed to this channel, we covered this news in January. Bloomberg broke the news about the world's largest Bitcoin mining farm being built in the US, in Texas, guys. It would be larger than what's in China. And it's, of course, being invested in by SBI Holdings, which is a big investor in Ripple and XRP. It's a Japanese conglomerate and a Japanese internet service provider, GMO Internet. And the mining farm is going to be in Rockdale, Texas. So this is huge, guys, and we had talked about it. It's like $100 million project. It's, I don't know how many acres, 100 acres or something like that it's going to be sitting on. So it's a big, big project, and of course, looking to capture that Bitcoin mining power. So today, we got two updates. One from Grayscale, the world's largest digital asset investment firm, of course, with $3.3 billion in assets under management. Their founder and CEO, Barry Silbert, elaborated on the potential impact of Bitcoin hash rate migrating out of China on their investor call earlier this week. So, and in the graph here, you see the movement, right? The visual here of the mining farms, and they highlight Texas and Nevada and Alaska and a lot of different places. So expansion of Bitcoin mining in the US is taking place. I've shown you guys a lot of different things. So first, the world's largest being built here, and I've shown you the job listings by Fidelity Digital Assets, highlighting they're looking for Bitcoin miners across the US. So like North Carolina and wherever else, New Hampshire, and there was many more listings if you had caught my earlier videos where they were looking to hire across the board, guys. And today we got some additional detail about SBI's setup in investing in this the world's largest Bitcoin mining farm. So let me give you the details. So SBI Crypto subsidiary partners with Northern Data on mining project. So a subsidiary of Japanese financial services SBI Holdings is partnering with German tech company Northern Data AG and Texas-based data centers operator Whinstone US Inc. The partnership was revealed today in an announcement. Once again, Bloomberg broke the reported partnership that was coming, and they finally released an announcement on this. And it says here, a subsidiary of the Frankfurt-based Northern Bitcoin AG will host SBI Crypto as its data center in Texas, as well as assist SBI in the development of blockchain-related projects. So SBI CEO Carson Smith said that the firm had been making plans with Whinstone and Northern Data from Texas mining farm since last year. So big things ahead, guys. And of course, like I said, it's going to be huge, a huge mining operation, and you got a lot of different investors around the globe, and it's happening in the US. So keep that in mind. The US government hasn't stopped this. It's going to happen. And like I said, the big players are involved, Fidelity, and I expect more. It wouldn't surprise me if Bakkt is involved, because they're going to try to steal the mining power away from China, guys, because right now it's controlled by China. And Bitcoin, even with its limited utility, I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. I believe XRP has better utility than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's use case is a hedge against these world markets and as a store of value, digital gold. So even though its utility sucks, it's still, its use case of being digital gold is still big, and that's why there's a lot of financial instruments being built around it. And I always tell you guys to watch what the big money is doing, and I'm following the big money, and they are doubling down on Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. And when I see SBI, which is a company that's heavily involved with Ripple and XRP, also dipping into Bitcoin mining, that has my attention. I'm going to follow what they're doing, what the big money's doing, guys. So I've always said it, my top two is XRP and Bitcoin. The third is Ethereum. I continue to accumulate on those in the dips, not financial advice. Now, what's interesting here, guys, in a blow, or it's kind of good and a bad news here. So exclusive, Chinese group looking to buy one of Latin America's largest Bitcoin mines. Now, the reason they're doing that, though, is because they're facing very tight regulations in China. So Rocelo Lopes, CEO of Stratum, CoinPY, and one of the leading names in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market in Latin America, is negotiating the sale of Brazilian-owned Paraguay-registered mining farm CoinPY, once a leading crypto company in Latin America. According to exclusive information obtained by Cointelegraph, the negotiation is already advanced, and the entire mining plant in Paraguay will be sold to a Chinese group that already operates similar farms in China. So even in China, the Chinese are trying to expand and grab up mining farms across the globe. See what I'm talking about, guys? The facts. Bitcoin mining wars are going to heat up, and world superpowers are going to be involved here, guys. So here they talk about Chinese miners concerned about tightening regulations. The group reportedly sought out Lopez for regulatory reasons, imagining a difficult scenario in China after the launch of any Chinese central bank digital currency, CBDC, that could cause a new wave of persecution in the crypto industry. So they're looking to branch out and get out of there and look for other countries and buy up these other companies, guys. So very interesting things happening here, right? Follow the money, follow what these companies are doing. This is very interesting, and this is why I'm saying the Bitcoin mining wars are going to heat up, and this is why the world's largest digital asset investment firm is discussing this, like what's going to happen here, and especially if the US captures the power, the majority of the hash power, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. You got to think about these things, and this is why I hold Bitcoin in my portfolio, even though its utility, day-to-day utility is not great. The digital gold use case is still very strong. Now, something that's interesting for crypto miners, Bitcoin's halving could mean a doubling in costs. So with the cost increasing, a lot of small miners are probably going to get kicked out, but the big ones will continue to operate, and this is why you see the big money now jumping into it. They're gonna squeeze out the smaller guys, and with the less block reward cut in half, it's gonna be what, 6.25 or something now of Bitcoin released. So this is very, very interesting stuff happening here. Now moving ahead, Trump Fed nominee Judy Shelton says U.S. should be proactive on digital dollar. All the governments, guys, all of them are now on board. Get the CBDCs ready, because they don't want to get disrupted by cryptocurrencies. And I covered in my video yesterday where XRP's use case is even going to be more highlighted with digital fiats, right? But right now, XRP is the bridge asset for these fiat currencies, but in a digital format, it'll be even better for interoperability. So very, very interesting here to see the narrative change, and you have people who are under the Trump administration on board with this. It's only a matter of time. Finally, some bad news for IOTA. IOTA is getting wrecked. I don't hold IOTA in my portfolio, but it says here the IOTA Foundation pauses the network. Says between 300K and 1.2 million worth of tokens stolen from users of Trinity Wallet. This is not good. This is pretty bad. And some people are saying this could be used to do an exit scam, that you can pause the network. So not good. I don't hold in my portfolio. I'm glad I don't. So just if you do, I think you need to, check this out and see what's going on here. So guys, what do you think about this news? Who do you think could win the Bitcoin mining war here? Do you think the US or China? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys later.